On today's interesting episode, Real Madrid are not expecting an offer from Manchester City for attacker Rodrygo goals despite Pep Guardiola's admiration for the Real Madrid superstar. We are going to be discussing you detailedly on that in this episode as we progress. And shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as the Merengues have set their sights on 16 years old South American talent German Barbas linked to Federico Valverde. We are going to be discussing you detailedly on that in this episode as we progress, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. As has been reported over the past few weeks, Real Madrid forward Rodrygo goals is a player who is attracting interest from Premier League champions Manchester City. The 23-year-old Brazilian attacker is understood to be a dream target for Pep Guardiola, who admires the player a great deal. With Argentine star Julian Alvarez leaving for Atletico de Madrid, there have been rumors that Guardiola and Man City might come calling for Rodrygo, who finds himself under the shadows of players like Vinicius Jr., Kylian Mbappe, and Jude Bellingham in the pecking order at Real Madrid as of now. However, according to a report from Mario Cartagena of The Athletics, Real Madrid are not expecting Manchester City to make an offer to sign Rodrygo this summer. It is because neither the player nor Real Madrid are considering a parting of ways at this point and intend to continue their partnership. As such, sources close to the Brazilian rising star insist that there is no scenario other than him continuing at the Santiago Bernabeu for at least one more season. Given Rodrygo's stance as well as Real Madrid's desire to retain him, Manchester City are not planning on coming forward with an offer to sign the Brazilian international. Rodrygo signed a new contract with the Merengues last season, but the arrival of Kylian Mbappe has led question marks over his future. Despite all the noise, though, manager Carlo Ancelotti continues to count on the Brazilian attacker and intends to have him as part of the squad. Rodrygo will have his task cut out this season, as he will compete with the likes of Brahim Diaz and Arda Güler for one spot in the lineup, considering that Mbappe and Vinicius are certainties in attack. Also, with the winger playing out of position, which is the right wing, being naturally a left wing by trade, doesn't help his fight for prominence and consistency in the Real Madrid shirt. Vinicius, who has been the better player on the left wing, occupies the position, while Rodrygo has been sent to the right wing, which has sometime during the season impacted his productivity. However, the Brazilian international will be aiming at taking this season by storm if he intends to secure his status despite the arrival of Mbappe and being on the same team with Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham. More updates on that will follow. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are now going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day, as Real Madrid are eyeing 16 years old South American talent linked to Federico Valverde according to recent reports. Real Madrid are once again on the hunt for young talent as they continue to scout the global market for future stars, and according to Mundo Deportivo, their latest focus is on German Barbas, a promising 16-year-old footballer currently playing for Uruguayan club Penarol. Real Madrid have already made their interest known to Panerol, indicating that they are closely monitoring Barbas' progress. Barbas made his professional debut with Panerol's first team in May of this year, quickly making a name for himself on the field. His standout performances came during the La Cordial International Football Tournament, where he represented the Uruguayan national team. In a thrilling final, Uruguay's under-19 squad faced off Argentina, and it was Barbas who scored the decisive goal, securing the title for his team. Barbas' debut for Panerol was historic in its own right when he stepped onto the pitch at the Estadio Campeón del Siglo. He became the second youngest player ever to debut for the club's first team. His journey to this point began at the age of 12 when he joined Panerol Youth Academy. From the outset, Barbas drew attention not only for his skills but also for his physical resemblance to Federico Valverde, another Uruguayan who has made a significant impact in European football. Interestingly, Valverde is a player that Barbas has long admired and looked up to. This comparison is frequent and not without reason. Both players share similar physical attributes and playing style, which has led many to see Barbas as a potential successor to Federico Valverde. For Barbas, these comparisons are a source of motivation rather than pressure. He has openly expressed his admiration for Federico Valverde as he said, "I pay a lot of attention to Fede Valverde, especially because of where he came from, because he is Uruguayan, and because I would also like to play in Europe at the level he plays. Since I was little, at 10 years old, they called me Pijarito. Just like him, they always saw some resemblance to me," the youngster quoted. Barbas' impressive performances have not gone unnoticed by other European clubs. Benfica and Galatasaray are among the teams that have shown interest in the young talent. However, with Real Madrid now in the picture, the stakes have been raised significantly. Barbas currently has a buyout clause set at 12 million euros, a figure that is considered highly accessible for a club like Real Madrid. More updates on that will follow. Stay tuned so you do not miss out. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have now come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss out on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.